Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. When him say there is some fear developing in the MPP. Say Kennedy Agyapong say 4th November. Primaries na womo koye no. Say when we near obetumi atene ho. Na nkofo nim say Kennedy Agyapong de wonya atene ho a. Alantramantin po na atene ho a MPP ye ka so mu wini and Kenya atene ho de ande asem asa. Na some people believe say Kennedy Agyapong tene ho a wone Alantramantin ebekọ akọ bom. Eno ho nti say ye bisa Alantramantin say Alantramantin edien na odwen efa sa asem ne ho na nsem a wokan ye no ama nkrofo susu say Charlie MPP for was say mo hwe you me be this story na say Kennedy Agyapong and I could potentially form a partnership Alantramantin to say ene de onfensie one Kennedy Agyapong de no kware ebetumi abem sa onbe form a partnership yanko kenkan. As an independent president aspirant, Alantramantin has hinted at the possibility of forming a partnership with Kennedy Agyapong in the wake of the upcoming elections. According to him, he will gladly oblige to that call for an alliance. Alantramantin, who was once a flag-bearer hopeful in the New Patriotic Party together with his contender, Kennedy Agyapong, but broke away to form an apolitical group, which he calls a new movement. Kennedy Agyapong, who is vying to lead the MPP into the 2024 general election, has threatened that if he feels cheated in the upcoming November 4, 2023 national delegation elections of the MPP, he will also break away and run as an independent candidate. After say yes, Kennedy Agyapong we can threaten MPP for. So when they say Omuwiana, or also obe break away, na wakwa form no party. Hey, Charlie. You know what? When him say Kennedy Agyapong ko interview bia na yebisa ne say Alantramantin at what in who free party nim no who ne say ya Kennedy Agyapong never bashes Alantramantin. In a way he sort of even speaks for Alantramantin as a wokebi crab wa Alantramantin. And so this is sort of interesting, extremely interesting. We wait to see. The future is pregnant, Ampa. Also making an appearance on Kumasi-based Oyepa TV with Kwesi Parker Wilson, the former trade minister shared his thoughts on the potential collaboration with Kennedy Agyapong. Also, what I can say is that when you listen to the majority of Ghanaians, that is what they are hoping will happen. And if that will be the case, I will oblige. I also think that will help the country. Not just say Alantramantin is even down for it. Also, tie Ghana for do na dear wamo penono, so no Alantramantin ken ebe boom. No dear, na dream wo ho in mind day will be best here. My mind day. In mind day. If that is the case, he will oblige. No of feel say ebe boa or mine. I'll speak on Kennedy Agyapong Alantramantin omo partnership. Now, if something like that happens, what is going to mean and all that. Now I'll say explaining further, emphasized the commonalities of their goals. He indicated that both himself and Kennedy Agyapong believe strongly in business as the key to Ghana's development. I say for me, whatever I talk about as my wish for the country, it all boils down on business. And he, reference to Ken, is also talking about business. So let's wait for them to finish the elections. If we see a possibility to form an alliance after their elections, then we will sit to see how far that will go. He added, hey, Charlie, these people, I tell you, hey, I'm going to be about together. Hey, Charlie. Now, this is it. If Kennedy Agyapong and Alantramantin, they unite, hey, this will be very interesting. I'm not going to lie. This will be very interesting. But I think Kennedy Agyapong and Alantramantin unite here. The NDC will still win. I mean, still the NDC is going to win. Or if the NDC doesn't win, the NDC will lead. But personally, I still believe the NDC is going to win still. And the MPP's votes will come down. And totally. MPP will get the lowest. The lowest they've ever recorded in any elections. And will cost over from that's what's going to happen to the MPP. if Ken and Alan Kyerematen ever together. Now, say Ken and Alan Kyerematen back together, now NDC a lead, but they are not able to get the 50+1, then there will be a runoff. Now, in the runoff, guess what? Kennedy Agyapong and Alan Kyerematen, in as much as Omatio free MPP, no, these two people, there is no way our medium vote back NDC and bra MPP war. And so in the run-up, they will support MPP. And then they are here MPP penny for BIM near Mobekasa, and they will support MPP because pass won't bet you so NDC there. Now come back MPP. And so dear me can say it is good news for the NDC. Second, the Japan and Alan Kyerematen a partner. It is good news for the NDC. But the NDC needs to work very hard to make sure that they get a first round victory. If the NDC doesn't get a first round victory and they wait for the thing to go for a runoff, it will be difficult and tough for the NDC. I tell you, it will be extremely tough for them. Interesting times ahead. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. You read the comment here there. Ghana for Eka. Efa a year assembly. Let's see what Ghanaians are saying. I say shame. The man we supported with our money against Ken Ofori-Atta now wants to form alliance with him. Oh my God. And now any Ken Ofori-Atta KOE why? KOE why? Say KOE Ken Ofori-Atta Anna. So say the man we supported with our money against KOE. Maybe it's the different KOE. I say, oh, how I am salivating over the imminent fragmentation and dismantling and final disintegration of the MPP, organized and accomplished career criminals party. This tribal bigot and primitive and pre-modal caveman running away. I see, do you know the number of breakaways from the NDC? Maybe you are young. The Reform Party, the Eagle Party, the NDP, yet the NDC didn't die. No amount of breakaways can destroy this MPP. Maybe in the future. Okay, wait to see. I say Alan Ken will beat Bawumia / Opoku. I say they are stronger than Bawumia and Opoku. Opoku being energy minister events Matthew Opoku. Hey, onuna Bawumia de neighbor. Opoku prempe. Otuchi kasa by heart san ono. I mean no means yumpo. Anaba mi abe hu ne se okofa Opoku prempe Matthew Opoku prempe ba. Obenya asante 4 votes. Ebia. I say, Frankie the imbecile, and you want the useless Doomsaw NDC and Mahama to come to power, you are a joke. I say, Ofui, there's a Basa na yana omo comment box omo didi omo huantem. I say, a party full of cavemen have established drone service in Ghana. A party full of cavemen thought true to buy state-of-the-art ambulances for Ghanaians. A party full of cavemen use only 4.5 for mobile money interoperability. I see, you are really a caveman. That's why you see nothing wrong with the MPP. I say, Alan, I pity you. This man, bye-bye. Who pity Alan? Who be pity Alan? When you be pity, say Alan Kyerematen. Ono wabone bra, ne busia ni obi aye okay. Ne chimba beba be didi onu ne nsan ho adwuma ho. You pity him. I say, the total disintegration of the elephant will ensure Ghana the peace she needs to develop. This immoral bunch of professional thieves is the reason for our underdevelopment. Hey, Charlie. I say these guys want to make sure they have nailed Bawumia's coffin with a 27 inches nail that he can never rise up again. Politicians shaking my head. Oh, naturally said, even people who don't like or don't support Alan Kyerematen are seeing say a collaboration between Alan Kyerematen and Kennedy Agyapong is tough. It is tough. I see you are done in Ghana politics. You cannot come back to MPP. You are not and never. I say you cannot and never win as an independent presidential candidate in Ghana because you don't even have what it takes to be a president. You talk foolishly. Alan Kyerematen within attempts. Mr. Mwai, mo dear, mo try your comment box, but this is what is going on.